Okay, so this is an explanation of how to do this assignment. This SOL practice that we need to do this week to get ready for the multiple choice section of the writing SOL. So you would go to our classroom. Okay, and the main thing, you want to go to classwork up here, and then writing SOL prep. It should be the first topic. Okay, you click view more, and it's the very first document in here called Writing SOL Multiple Choice Self-Paced. You click on it, open it. Okay, so I gave a paper copy of this, but if he doesn't have it, you can use this. What you can do is go to File, make a copy, okay, and then you can save it in your own personal drive. So I'll just save it in my drive, okay. Okay. So you want to follow this through every row. Okay, so the first skill, you want to go in order from 1 to 6, okay? So the first skill you want to work on to get ready for the multiple choice writing SOL is sentence structure, okay? So what you want to do first is take the pre-test or pre-quiz for this, I should say. So to do that, you go back to our Google Classroom, the classwork tab, okay? And then you scroll down under writing. Everything is under writing SOL prep. So you scroll down until you get to the sentence structure pretest, okay? And then you click on it, okay? So you take it. It'll tell you at the end what score you got. And then you want to record that in your copy of this document. So let's say I got a 7 out of 10. Okay? Now, if you get anything less than an 8, less than an 80%. So if I get less than, if I get a 7 or less on these first 5, or an 11 or less on this last one, I need to then do the activities in the next column, okay? So I got a 7 out of 10 on this sentence structure one. That's below 80%, so that means I have to do the notes for it. So then what I would do is go to the notes. Okay. And I would also open the note sheet. Then I would type my notes in here based on what's in these slides. Okay? When I was done with that, so let's say I looked through all those slides, I finished all these notes on it, then I could go ahead and close this, go back to the set of links, and then I can choose any one of these activities to do. I don't have to do all 4, just one. There's only one in here that's digital, so I could click on that. Okay, and then it has directions here. Click the links for practice. In the box, write an example run-on and comma splice. In the fanboys and semicolon chart, write an example of each. In the Woobus box, write an example complex sentence. Okay? So let's say I follow the links, I open all these links, I do these sections, and then I'm done with this. Okay? So then I've read through the notes and read through the slides and took notes on them. I've done one activity. So then I'm ready to take the post-test for this skill. So I go back to Google Classroom. I go back to this Writing SOL section in the classwork tab. Okay. I look for sentence structure post-test. So then I take the sentence structure post-test. Okay. So let's say I go through this. Let's say this time let's say I still get a 7 out of 10 on the post-test, okay? So I'd write that, and that would be it. I can't retake either the pre-test or the post-test. I only get to take each one once. In the case where one score is lower than another, we would take the best score. So let's say I got a 5 out of 10 on the post-test. Since my pre-test score is higher, that would go in as my grade, not the post-test one. Okay, but let's say I did better on the post-test than the pre-test. Let's say I got a 9 out of 10 on the post-test. Then this grade would go into the grade book for me, not my pre-test grade. Okay? And then once you're done with the first skill, then you move on to the second skill, which is capitalization. And it's just the same procedure. First, I take the pre-quiz for it. Okay, once I'm done with the pre-quiz, I go back and write my score for it. So let's say I got a 9 out of 10 on this. Okay, since that's an 80% or higher, I can skip all the rest of this. Okay, but if I got a 5 out of 10, let's say, since that's less than an 80%, I would have to go through this same procedure, okay? So I'd open these capitalization slides. I'd open these capitalization notes. I'd fill in these blanks in the notes based on what's in the slides. And when I was done with that, then I would do one capitalization activity. Okay, I can click this link. Here it's a website. Okay, so I could do that. And then for the post-quiz, and then once I was done with that, I would take the post-quiz on capitalization. So I go back to the classwork tab, look for post-test capitalization. I would take this, and I would write my score on the post-test here. Okay, and you just do that same procedure for all of these skills. This whole completed sheet is due by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m.